Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Seftimor Daily. Last night, went and saw Ghost, one of my favorite bands, and it was incredible. It made me realize the reinvention of bands. Some of your favorite bands, you hear a lot of people say, "Oh, their first album was their best," and afterwards, I didn't like it anymore, or when they got discovered. Ghost is one of those bands. They started off as this very scary looking faux satanic worshipping band where the lead singer was dressed in Pope regalia with like different makeups and all this, and looked a little spooky. Now they on their newest album they made a pop song, and they went from being very by the numbers, like we're scary, to humor in their show, more interaction in their show, and it just shows me that the power of reinvention. So when me and the wife had this baby, I don't have time to stream, so I had to reinvent or repurpose how I was going to create content, which is why I started this Seftimor Daily, which is why you'll see more blog posts. You'll see different things where when I was streaming, I was getting home and eating, showering, and getting on stream, which put a little bit of the other content on the back burner. It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't anything bad because I was substituting something for something I love, but it was also something that I hadn't been in January of this year. Wasn't something that I was doing before that. I was doing what I'm doing now, which is YouTube videos, blog posts, and things like that. But just understand that at some point you have to reinvent yourself, and that's not a saying that you have to totally disregard what you're doing. But let's take my YouTube channel. So it started off with vlogs and podcasts and things like that. It started off with a podcast that I did with my buddy. That didn't work out, so now I'm doing these, and I'm doing gaming. I archived my broadcasts on my YouTube channel, which wasn't there before. It was strictly vlogs, reviews, stuff like that, and then the podcast with my buddy. But when things change in your life, you're going to have to change the way you do things. A lot of people, if you listen to the Broman podcast, which I'm sure a lot of you do, when people bring up I'm having a baby or bring up I don't have time to stream, he always recommends, well, you could go on Instagram, you could go on Twitter, you can go on YouTube, you could do different things to make sure that you're still dripping the content to people, but it's just not in stream format, which is fine. So make sure that you see these patterns. If something drastic has happened in your life and you can't do what you want, see if there's other avenues to go down to explore, to see if you could reinvent yourself that way, to continually put your content out and still be in the public eye or in the eyes of the people of your community. So that's what I'm doing. Like I said, doing the Seftimor Daily here, doing different things, writing more, all that, to posting on Twitter, just to make sure, because with the new baby, I don't have time to stream, so I had to change my ways and find another way to put content out that allotted with the time that I have. So look at your own stuff. If you are down and out about one thing, maybe you could focus on this other thing. Or if you're down and out about, say, like streaming, you could make YouTube videos or Instagram posts or different things like that. It's never over. It's only over if you want it to be. And you're not a failure because of one thing. It kills me every day that I can't stream, and I thought I had a very good growth on the channel and very good pathway to what I wanted, which obviously was partnership. But as of right now, that can't happen. So check out where your life could be a little bit tweaked for the better, and check out what, look inside, figure out who you are, figure out what you want to do, and just never quit. Just repurpose, reinvent, do what you need to do to get the content out, whether it's short form, long form, or however you want to distribute it. Thank you everyone for listening. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you have a great day. If you want to share this, I would appreciate it. And also subscribe to the podcast because it's free and it helps. If you want to follow me anywhere, let me know what you thought about this. Best way to find me is on Instagram or Twitter. Both is at Seftimor. Take care, guys. Peace.